Yeah, now it's recording.
Pause, it says.
Yes, it's recording.
Okay. Sorry about that, Mick. We the little phone ran out of memory, so we had to get rid of these. Get rid of the first part of our recordings, and now I'm just gonna continue showing you the inside of the trailer. Okay, Nikki, you want to hold this for me? I'll just give you a bit of a view from here on. Yeah, if you just sit down here, Nikki, and just I'll just basically show him around more or less. You got it? Okay, Mick, part 2. Now, where were we? Let me just... So, the water I'll be using here is from the water tanks, obviously. There's no hose connected. I just want to show you the hot water system. See if you can see some steam coming off that. Okay, that's hot now, Mick. If you adjust it, you can actually get it boiling hot, but we adjusted it so you can have just a shower without having to adjust the taps. So this is all 12 volts. This is completely self-sufficient. So that's your hot water. I already demonstrated that one there. So you got your double sink. This one here is basically for your drinking water. It's got a cartridge there with a filter in there. That's your cartridge, so you basically, you always have clean drinking water. That's all your plumbing there. This is your heater, which works on gas. From there on, you've got your duct system. One going that way, 2 going that way. It blows hot air. Blows hot air, comes out of here. So that's basically your central heating system. Okay. That's fine. So that's that part done. You've got 2 power points here. You've got your gas stove. That's your stove. We switched up the gas bottles. Stove goes really good. Storage area for your shelving. Range hood. One range hood there. Storage area. Let me just quickly show you the food center. Give you a little demonstration. We've got all these attachments here. We've got the coffee grinder. All 12 volts. You get your coffee grinder. There's a mixer. And these are all the original parts. Came with it. Okay, so that's your food center. We've got another extraction fan here, which basically works like if you open the hatch, if you just keep turning that switches on, so that basically gets rid of all your hot air. and that's the same with every each one. We've got 1, 2, 3. I'll just switch that off again. That's off now. I also forgot to show you that if you want some extra light, you'll open those roof windows there, which I might as well just open up for you. Okay, well, while we're here, so we've got more storage. We've got more storage area on the other side. As you can see, there's plenty of power points, so I just bought an adapter for each and every one. Power point there on each side, there's power points everywhere, and they all work. Got your 12-volt lighting system right there. More storage. Here's your little dinette area, which only the ones, I think that the 32-foot Pentagon and onwards have got this little feature here, so you can basically comfortably sit to and have your dinner here and prepare your meal. I suppose you could even sit 4 if you wanted to. And this table here basically comes down as well, and that will sleep another, I suppose, 2 persons. Let me just see if I can give you a little demo on that. These are all your manuals. I'll run through that in a moment with you, mate. Just put that there. So basically, this folds up like so. We've never really used that because this just basically comes down to the same level of your seat. And now what you'll do, you grab your cushions and they just sit on top of that, and that's your that's another extra sleeping accommodation for another person. Okay, so that's a dinette. These are all the original manuals. Pretty much just tells you everything what you want to know about this particular trailer. We've got more, bit of a brochure there. We've got a whole pile of, like I said, all these previous owner kept a record of pretty much everything he did and bought, and there's all stacks of paperwork there with it. Paperwork of the fridge, the heater, you name it. Alright, air conditioning is not going. This is pretty much the only thing that's not going. We had to take out the gas. That's one of the regulations. When you bring them in, it has to be drained. And you gotta have a certificate. That's one of those one of those things. You gotta have a certificate declaring that it's been properly being disposed of and by a certified air conditioning mechanic. So the air conditioning is not going. I suppose if you put gas in it and convert it to 240 of mine, but I don't think it's worthwhile. We haven't really used it. Okay, so that's basically your kitchen. Here's your two-way fridge. Can you just come a bit closer and just show him? Obviously the light is on because that's all 12 volts. On the bottom you can see how you can basically switch over from electric to gas. That all works fine. The fridge actually gets really cold. And on the top you've got your freezer. Okay, now over here we've got some more storage area. we've got a partition and a harmonica partition door, which basically just closes like this. This gives you a bit of privacy, I suppose. You're not using your partition wall, you just basically just get it out of the way like that. We've got more storage, kitchen cabinet. Now we're entering the hallway. Yeah, just stay there. We've got more storage here. I'll just switch on the light for you. That's all 12 volts. More storage area here. And just close the door. That's the door from the toilet. We've got 2 wardrobes over here. Can you come a bit closer, Nicola? I'll just try to show you. I'll just switch on the light. You've got a power point there. That's your fuse box. So basically, we just hooked into that. This is actually, yeah. This yellow cable goes underneath the mattress, and that's where it comes in, and all that basically just functions beautiful. Underneath here is the water pump. If you switch on the water, that's your 12-volt water pump. Okay, Nick. Yeah. And this here is your ducting system, because the heater actually brings out hot air all the way to the bedroom. So yeah, as you can see. Where are we? Yep. There's 2 lights in there, so you've got a fair bit of storage area. Okay, Nikki, if you want to take the camera again. Storage area on the top. Let's just go to the toilet. I'll just try to show you around a little bit in here. I've got another light in there. Let me just take that over for a sec. Okay, here's your bathroom and your toilet. It's got storage there. Storage behind your it's a bit close up. Storage behind the window. That's your fan. I forgot how you switch that on. I think there's a button somewhere for that. Hot water and cold water working just fine. More storage area there. This is your toilet. So what you do, you basically that just flushes. So you fill it up. You can hear the pump go right now. Fill that up and you flush. So that's not a chemical toilet. That's just a proper toilet, porcelain. And then you can basically, that's a little hose there to wash yourself. Right here we've got another ducting, hot water ducting system. Here's your shower. Let me just switch that on. Hope you can see that. Let me give you a little demo on the There you go. Ready to roll. That's your hot water system in action. I've got a curtain there for your shower. Like that. Okay. So that's your toilet. I'll just close this door. Then on the back, I'll just demonstrate the other fan. If you keep turning that, that just goes on now. Okay, so you've got two more loudspeakers on each side. That's wired up from the front. You got a power point there. This section here, like I said, all these windows got fly screens. This section here, we basically just converted these to a double double bed, but you can take these out and have two individual ones. You can pretty much do whatever you want. We didn't want it to wreck all the original timber work that were in there. So that's your bedroom basically. Okay, now let me turn around. Oops. Yep, you've got a bit more storage area in here. Another wardrobe. Okay. Storage on the top. That's your original carpet still in there, which is in very good condition. So this is basically view from the bedroom looking through the hallway into the living room. I'm just going to switch that light up here. So I hope this gives you a bit of an idea of what the inside is looking like. There you go. I think I've pretty much shown you everything that's to be shown. So this is your views from when you basically sit down in the living room. So just take that in for a moment. And because you can open up those windows on the top, it's really, there's a lot of windows. And they're all double glass insulated. As you can see, Mick, nothing is worn out. Everything is pretty much functioning the way it was in 1982. Just giving you a bit of an idea. There you go. That's your lock. You can lock that. Neon light. You've got two spotties right here. Let me see. There you go. One. Bulb is gone. Okay, just replace that one. Okay, so that's that part. You got a light there, a step light. External step light there. And then there's another one right there. I'll just switch that on. Where are we? There you go. I don't know if you can see that. That's on now. All lights are working fine. Okay, well that's pretty much it, Mick. I'll just give you one more. So as you can see, we're a bit on a slope over here. But even, that's even with this slope, you can still get it all level. On the roof there's your hatches, your antenna which folds down. So as you can see, I just got the power. I got the power coming from my barn. I got a fairly heavy duty, I think it was a 4mm 4mm wire for that heavy duty hot water system. Yeah, so like I said, as you can see, nothing is exposed really. Everything is, that's all aluminium, smooth as. So I'll just give you one more look from the outside. I'll just go around it. The silver bullet. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can tell you about it anymore. So I'll just put these on YouTube, or my wife will, and I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call when that's done, so you can have a look at it, buddy. There you go, Mom. Done.